So what they're doing is being able to remain versatile. See how you got to get creative instead of saying.
Get creative real quick.
Yes, they are able to remain versatile, right? We go, and don't forget Harrison Bryant. We also signed him at the tight end. So we can go 13 personnel, 12 personnel, run you out of the nickel and dime. And then when you go back with your big guys, then we spread it back out with Trey, Gallup, Tay, and Jacoby, right? And then the young guy.
3 solid tight ends y'all got. Damn.
Yeah,
bro. That's what I was gonna say. They have a little.
I did not know y'all saw Harrison Bryant.
Because my thing is,
you
can't
get a tight end lineup.
You're not going to be able to put a DB on Michael Mayer. They're too small.
Right.
And same thing with Brock Bowers. They're too small. And the thing with some linebackers is they're too slow to keep up with the both of them. And I wish you would put a linebacker on Tay or Jacoby or Trey Tucker. That's just asking for Cook.
And then the counter of that, Isaiah and Marv, as a D lineman, you could kind of attest to this. That extra gap in a 13 personnel, if they come and run the motion, say they got the wing tight end already, and then they run motion to bring the tight end to the outside of the formation, and then run the ball that way. Man, that's a lot of gaps that wasn't there at first, and these are bigger guys, especially when you got your nickel and dime in.
Yeah.
So I think that's what the Raiders are looking to try to do, man, is run you out of your passing defense, and then when you take those guys out, have the ability to come back with Trey Tucker and Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers.
Which I feel will be a success. That's going to be a success.
And that's gonna.
I can't wait to see it.
That little tight end lineup y'all got is nice.
And like I said before,
but like I said, you're right, bro. The Chiefs are doing that, right? Sneaky. What's the other tight end number? Number 80?
84, I think.
84.
Gray. Is that Gray? I think
Gray.
Gray's 84.
They're doing a lot of front side of the formation flood routes with tight ends, and then they run the ball out of motion and all that with tight ends, bro. That's what they sneakily was doing in the post Tyreek era, and have been successful. And that's kind of how you have success against these smaller defenses.
Because you never know what's going to happen when you have both those tight ends, and you're like, okay, are they going to run the fucking football, or are they going to pass this bitch? Like, what the hell is going on? Especially with two guys like Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers.
And Bowers,
are supposed to be the best tight ends out of their draft. But I do honestly feel like they are, and they have that potential to be great if they just keep the course. And right now, even Michael Mayer said, it's crazy. Even with this regime that did not draft him, he said, now I'm excited about coming to work every day. He said some days last year, I didn't even want to play football. That shit is crazy to hear a rookie say.
I did a video about that, bro, and people gave me shit for suggesting. I didn't suggest nothing. They just, from what I said, they took a certain opinion on it. So after this, watch that shit. Isaiah, it's not long. It's only like 9 minutes. But yeah. Now, look at this. You come out with Harrison Bryant and Mayer, right? Zeus, Bowers as the fullback, and then you motion Bowers out to the slot.
My thing is, I think a lot of times still they don't even have to necessarily be 12 personnel where they're both in line. There will be times where Brock Bowers is that slot receiver, or even on the outside. And you line Tay or Jacoby in on the slot, and you still keep Michael Mayer on that inline tight end spot. Yeah. Because he is that more traditional, prototypical tight end. Like, to me, Brock Bowers is like George Kittle and Travis Kelce. But he can still block. He can block better than Kelce can.
Not to cut you off, Isaiah, I feel like Brock is a little faster than Kelce too.
Faster and blocks better.
I would say he's like a mix of Kittle, Kelce, and Waller, based on like the type of tight end that he's a little bit more athletic. To me, Michael Mayer is that Tony Gonzalez, Jeremy Shockey, a Dallas Clark, Jason Witten type build. Like they're more sneakily quick and use their body to get open. Like he's like Gronk more so. Not to say that he'll end up like
go into
Gronk,
those little zone areas and sit down.
Exactly, type
catch the
guy.
football. Yeah. Seam
So,
routes.
So I'm excited. They've given both QBs weapons to be successful. If you cannot be successful with these weapons, then you're obviously not the guy. And we need to go look for a quarterback next year.
And not only the weapons, a clear path
Well,
for success. Yeah.
Real quick, I don't mean to cut you off, Ragu, but for you and Isaiah specifically as Raider fans, how do y'all feel about the quarterback situation? Like,
I'm fine. I'm not worried at all.
With it?
We have a full on quarterback battle in camp. Right now in OTAs, they're about to be wrapping that up, and then we won't see them again until July when camp starts here in Costa Mesa. But yeah, like Isaiah said, may the best man win. I'm still, my position is still that watching both players, at their best. I'm not going off any of this. Oh man, in practice, this player did this player did that. No, we judge players on games, on actual NFL games, not preseason or not practice.
Yeah.
I feel like the separator is the mobility of Minshew. And then outside of that, I'm expecting him and really hoping for him to have a bye, Fritchie. Love you. I'm expecting him to have a. That was my granddaughter. I'm expecting him to have a Richie Gannon type renaissance to his career, and where he gives a big FU to all of the teams that gave up on him, and ends up doing like a man. I'm not saying MVP like Richie, but having a similar impact once he gets to the Raiders, and a wake up call to the rest of the league, like, oh damn, actually this guy could play. I'm talking about Gardner Minshew. So yeah, I feel like, but I'm seem to be in a minority right now. I don't know what Isaiah is gonna say, but everybody else in the content world and kind of outside looking in people all think it's gonna be Aiden though. And I love Aiden. He's very accurate and all that, but he holds the ball a little too long.